in the dish. Today it's gonna be a video over Rev says Desu. More critics have channels struck as the quartering falsely claims YouTubers are running from him. I've watched like 2 minutes of this video because I didn't realize the audio was not being captured.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. Since it is Friday and technically the weekend, and we're talking about the quartering, I want to
Welcome
start
back.
off this video by asking a very important question.
Also, I hope you're having a great weekend. Let me know how your weekend's going, man.
How's everyone's weekend going?
Oh,
Well, if you're
pretty
the
good.
quartering, it's probably not going too well as you prepare for a potential debate with Yellow Flash to hopefully explain away the very bizarre
Yellow Flash is another YouTuber who he covers like drama and shit like that that's going on in the world. He's an awesome creator. I watch his videos, and I do highly recommend him if you like controversial content.
crash outs you've been having over the past couple of weeks. And also,
Maybe I
this has
wish I
been
had
a
Monster
rough
right about now.
week for the quartering as he's seen many of his critics get strikes against their channel for criticizing him. And we have many examples to
That's something common that happens. Like, if you cannot argue it, you can't fight it, whether it's true or not, it's very common for people to want to just take it down, take it away. Because, well, if nobody sees it, then there's less criticism to them. But when people see, like, it's basically like trying to hide that pile of dirt under the rug so your mom doesn't find it. But you know she's gonna find it. Because you thought you were smarter than she was, but you're fucking not. And I know this because I thought I was smarter when I was a kid. I was not. She pulled my bitch ass back in there and she spanked me and told me you clean that shit up. Don't you ever try to hide that shit again. How to send video. I will just let me think. I'm gonna throw my Discord down below. You coming in awkward time. I was watching. I watch controversial videos, and this shit like was he's the quartering's like falsely striking videos. Basically, I would see it as like he's trying to hide like criticism. Yeah, I compared it. I made a bad comparison again. It's like yeah, like when you're a kid and you try to like sweep some dirt under the rug to hide it from your parents so they don't see it. I did that shit when I was a kid. That did. I can tell you right now, it don't fucking work. Where's my Discord? Why is it not pulling up? Why the fuck's it not pulling up? Yeah, I do bad analogies. I'm not good at that, but I still try it anyway, even though it's bad. I'm bad at it. My Discord is acting up. Okay, and still acting up. I love Discord. We're gonna pull up Task Manager, and you're gonna see about 1,000 things trying to run on my fucking computer. I swear, there's no porn. Probably. Alright. Ugh, fuck lag. Who'd fall? Who would that? I'm going to... Can I pop out? Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button. Don't slow my computer down, please. I'm trying to pop out chat so because my Streamlabs is glitching up. Glitching out. Thank you. Hi. Hinge. Fucking Christ. Hinge. Fucking. I'm going to get it right. Okay, let me take another look at this. Hinge Exley. Thank you, Hinge Exley. Hinge Exley. Am I saying it right? Hinge Exley? Okay, well, my Discord is being stupid. Oh, no, there it goes. It's actually pulled up. Oh, you don't want it to pull up there. I am scared of what you'll see. What? Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Can I find my Discord real quick and I'll link I'm gonna put my Discord down below and anyone that wants to recommend a video can just No, I mean, fuck. I really need to make a Discord so I can just have a channel for recommendations, but I don't have the time at the moment, and I'm trying to figure out how to actually get my profile to show me my name. I'm so sorry, man. Like, I'm not trying to take too long. I just don't know how they work this. I've not very many times tried to go back and look for my profile name because normally I don't need it. Hi, I'm gonna just disable streaming mode because it don't matter. There we go. Alright, there we go. I can see it now. And I'm going to can I get a link? Well, let me link. It's literally just it's micromat apparently. Well, that's funny. Okay. I'm gonna minimize that. Put that there. And I'm going to resume react to this video.
Cover just from the past few days alone, nearly a dozen of them, adding to a very long list of videos and channels taken down that were criticizing either the quartering and slash or his coffee brand. Now, during this whole period of days here, since the last time we've talked about the quartering, he had another presumably drunken crash out on Twitter where he made a barrage of now deleted tweets where he was taunting many content creators, including Yellow Flash, trying to get them into a last-minute debate. And when they were trying to be accommodating and have the quartering on, he wiggled his way out and somehow declared that everyone else was a coward running away from him, when in reality...
Motherfucker just... he went to a fucking baseball game, this motherfucker. This motherfucker's like, debate me. And then that motherfucker just goes to a baseball game. It's like, yeah, they wiggled out. Oh, they're not here. Hey, I mean, I like baseball pretty good, but man, what the fuck?
He clearly had no intent of joining anyone's live streams because during this entire meltdown, he was at a Milwaukee Brewers game. This, ladies and gentlemen, is terminally online and hypocritical behavior. Now, why are we talking?
Baseball is a weird sport, man. I don't know, we got things called football, and you just fucking tackle a guy for a ball. I feel that's pretty weird. Yeah, I feel like Discord was acting up today too. I have had problems with it today about not wanting to watch. After this stream, I'm gonna make a Discord, and I'll have it publicly. Like if people want to recommend videos, they can go. I'll have a channel for that, so people can recommend videos, so it can be more. It can be easier to do that. I don't really watch sports either. I'll be honest with you. If I was to watch any, I probably would watch football, because it is kind of entertaining to watch somebody tackle another grown-ass man. I remember that fucking... I mean, my buddy used to play this NFL game, one of the NFL games, and had a guy in there named Gronk. And I'm like, dude, that guy looks like his name's Gronk. That man's built like a train. And I'm like... he had him on his team, and I went to, like... I tried to do one of the characters head-on against him. Motherfucker just steamrolled, didn't even slow down. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's over here laughing his ass. I'm like, that motherfucker isn't even human. That's fucking like an ogre or some shit. He got the name Gronk. He built like Gronk, and ain't nobody gonna stop him. Shit was awesome though. Dude's awesome. I think he fucking retired though in real life. Man, I'd love to meet that guy though. He's pretty cool. He's cool.
Talking about the quartering so much recently. Well, I've made roughly 3 videos on the guy over the past couple of weeks because for the last month, he's been up to some very bizarre behavior. This is a guy who, for many years, has been considered a free speech warrior. At least he's considered himself to be
Ooh.
a free speech warrior. However, he has been very, very hostile
Oh.
towards his critics, and many believe this long list of channels and
Alright, I'm
videos
gonna read
taken.
this. Also, I understand, like, not liking criticism. I get criticized on my YouTube channel for, like, some of the takes I have and, like, not being clear on my wording. And I completely respect that. I'm not going to censor anybody. As long as you don't use any certain slurs that are going to be against YouTube's terms of service, I am not going to ban you or block you. More likely. Like, I welcome criticism and I welcome debates. But some people don't like that. But we're going to read this. Because I don't think he's going to read it, but I'm going to read it. I appreciate it, man. I guess a little advertisement for myself. I upload every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. If I record extra, I upload it through the week. And just like most time it's... Right now, I have the schedule to go out at 10. I'm probably going to start changing that to go out at 8 every morning on when I upload. But I'm going to read this video. Yeah, words, man. I'm going to read this tweet that he got here because I don't think he's going to read it out. Alleged. Jeremy Quartering flagging timeline. WIP, which means work in progress. Feel free to let me know if there's more. April 4th. Kino Casino Channel, harassment and cyberbullying. I have no context or knowledge of what any of this actually is, or if any of this is legit, like they actually done anything what these claims are. So take this with a grain of salt. April 4th, Kino Casino Channel policy on personal identifiable information. I think that just means like kind of like doxing. I think. I'm not positive on that. If I'm just gonna take that as assume that. April 10th, Kino Clips channel ban evasion. April 10th, Warsaki's main channel was removed as well. April 13th, Elysia Clips harassment and cyberbullying. April 13th, Rantman harassment and cyberbullying. April 18th, Luther Morgan made a funny fake email address when talking about coffee brand coffee. April 24th, the Joker talked about quartering drama. Ah, man. I'll say my mic's too loud. If you would let me know that, I'd appreciate it. If, like, he says he's, like, an advocate of free speech and shit like that, man, then, like, if he's actually the one going out and doing all this shit, going after these people, I'm like, that's not very free speech. I would understand if it was, like, defamation, maybe. But, I don't know. I need more context, really.
Down criticizing him are exactly what he wants to see these days, and he's being a very big hypocrite about free speech, not allowing people to criticize him. Now, this all started with Kino Casino, a channel that has been trolling TheQuartering for quite some time, and earlier in April, TheQuartering publicly stated that their YouTube channel and Kick channels would be...
First, you will be... Yeah, sorry, man, my brain tries to correct anything I deem as like a grammar error, even though my grammar sucks ass. So I keep wanting to say for you or something shit like that. First you, yeah, I keep wanting to say first you, but it's like first will be your YouTube, which is in violation of ban evasion, easy takedown, and next will be your Kick. I literally beg you to be reasonable. I tried everything. I choose this. All I wanted was to let you guys dunk on me. Trolling, I don't know. Trolling isn't defamation, but I guess it could be grounds for harassment, maybe cyberbullying. But even so, if you're pro freedom of speech, this shouldn't bother you that much.
Valid targets to take down, and privately double down on this, saying their Kick and YouTube could be taken down, and he had the power to do so. And lo and behold, the related clip channel on YouTube was taken down. Then TheQuartering, trying to play defense for himself, would try to show that...
Ah, man. And for my final act, I will prove my rep no longer even works at YouTube. I have disproven every single accusation. Anybody accusing me now is doing so in bad faith. I reached out when my channel started getting flagged by certain folk. Uh, gowned, found. What is that? I think it meant found out. He found out he doesn't even work there anymore.
That he was not responsible by showing this screenshot of emails and
Man, there's a deal called Photoshop, and a screenshot and email does not prove anything. My beard.
presuming that people would accept this as a fact. Unfortunately, during a stream launched within 24 hours, he accidentally leaked his search history, which included...
Oh no, my dude! What the fuck? Oh no! You fucked yourself. Oh my god. Thanks for your report to YouTube. Thanks. Okay, wait. No, thanks for your report to YouTube. View your YouTube payment details. And okay, that's not bad. That is YouTube support. Okay, the two bad things I'll say is YouTube support and thanks for your report to YouTube. Because this makes me feel like YouTube reached back out to him, or maybe it's an automated email back to him. It really depends on the timestamps.
Emails with YouTube
damn,
support,
man, this looks bad.
including reports filed to YouTube. He has no explanation for this. Then people started to criticize his over-reliance on YouTube Shorts, where he is making arguably the laziest content you could ever produce, where he talks for about 5 seconds and then plays a 1 minute plus long unedited clip. He does this over and over again to pad his viewership.
I hate that shit, man. I see, like, reaction channels, people probably argue with me on this, but like reaction channels, like what I'm trying to do, it's like we try to talk over the video, we try to talk, like pause and talk to like better like suit the video. We try to be more reasonable. We try to add content. Not fuck my fucking model. But like, if you talk for just 5 seconds and that's it, dude, that's fucking insulting. Like your name carries weight. And if you're not, especially if you're not adding a link like to the person the video belongs to, that's even worse. Pokemon. But hey, I'm just one person. There's nothing I really can do about it.
To make his channel look like it's doing much better than it actually is. And this is the sort of content that only months ago he was mocking people for making, saying it's really just that easy to not steal someone's content and maliciously break copyright, as he arguably doesn't even make...
That's so hypocritical. I can be a bit hypocritical, but damn, man, like, this shit, that's gotta be really fucking bad.
...transformative content with these YouTube shorts. One of the biggest critics of this pattern of behavior is Stuttering Craig, the founder of Side Scrollers, and his criticism of TheQuartering's YouTube Shorts would cause another meltdown, where TheQuartering...
Here's another one. Nearly everyone profiting off spreading vicious lies on my name. I've been nothing but nice to I don't know why you added two there. Over the years. The receipts are on my side. I've let it be for weeks, but I guess if they really want me on my villain arc, will oblige. Motherfucker, you are unhinged, and you are definitely not pro freedom of speech. I don't want to hear anyone telling me to be calm. These fucking losers, Yellow Flash, Side Scrollers, Brittany, geeks and gamers, they have all turned heel and decided 1 week ad revenue was worth selling their souls, and so I will oblige. I'm gonna have to assume you got some receipts.
in a slew of deleted
What was that?
tweets would talk about all of the liars profiting on his name. And then
I ain't gonna sit here and say everybody in the world is honest as can be. I'm gonna say, yeah, they could be lying. A lot of them could be lying, but so could you. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. Doesn't mean how nice you present yourself. You could be still lying. It's hard to trust people in the world.
that he didn't want to hear anyone telling him to be calm about losers like Yellow Flash, side scrollers, geeks and gamers, and more. And then later that night, he would leak DMs with Craig to show how much of a bad guy he is. And by a bad guy, we saw that Craig was a very courteous and professional person.
Ah, fuck. After being exposed by the quartering last night, I had some advice for him. I sincerely hopes he takes it as he clearly needs help.
And Craig would do a live stream showing the full context of their DMs, making Craig look much better than TheQuartering without a single doubt. And Craig would offer some advice to TheQuartering, telling him to put down the bottle and go touch some grass. Advice he should have taken. But sometimes touching grass for TheQuartering can be a bit dangerous. As pointed out in this viral post by Camelot,
I edited this together from the quartering IRL stream. His goal was to actually stalk women. At one point, he follows a woman with children whilst making sexual remarks. She looks back in fear several times for several minutes. What the fuck? Share this. If this is true, what the fuck? That's pretty fucked up. People shouldn't have to fear for their lives. Like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I want to know, like, police ain't gonna do nothing about this. Odds are they're not gonna do anything about it. If, like, they had walked up on it, like, at most they might have told him to stay here and told her to leave. And kept him there for a little bit. And told him, like, probably gave him a warning to leave her alone. But shit, man. That's fucking creepy. I don't want, I would feel creeped out, like, being followed. If, like, some dude was, like, following me and I had, like, kids. And I got my kids with me. It's like this grown-ass man's following me, making sexual remarks. Dude, like, I'm creeped out, but my first priority is, like, I'm going to protect these fucking children, though. I'm like, I don't give a damn what happens to me, but that motherfucker's staying away from my kids. Fuck that shit.
this is a clip of TheQuartering in an IRL stream where he's waltzing around a Renaissance festival, harassing women and making very aggressive sexual comments about women, including mothers with their children, in a very, very, very creepy set of behavior that has really shocked and disgusted.
We have reached levels of fake pearl clutching I've never believed possible. Going through a live streams from years ago of a guy having fun and joking with his live chat at the Renaissance Fair and trying to I'm going to add to pretend you're offended. Holy shit. Ha 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 ha. I regret nothing. I'm going to have to see the clip.
Many, except for TheQuartering, who claims all of this concern is just pearl clutching and that he regrets absolutely nothing. And to add on to that, in a locked...
Go play the clip, I guess. He locked the fucking replies. That just tells me everything I need to know there. Like I kept watching for some sort of epic own, and I just don't get it. This is just normal banter. I just think none of these weirdos have ever done a normal thing in their lives, terminally online. Oh yeah, you're probably right. Like a lot of us probably are terminally online.
Reply section, he says that he was waiting for an epic own in the clip, and he just doesn't get it. It's normal banter, and that he doesn't think any of these weirdos have ever done normal things in their lives, and that these people upset or criticizing him are terminally online. Well, speaking of terminally online, just 2 days ago, TheQuartering had another presumably drunken meltdown on social media, while totally not being terminally online, by his own admission, posting that he was at a Milwaukee Brewers game captured on TV right here. Now, during this entire event, he was tweeting now deleted crash outs directed towards many different.
Dude, okay, 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 hear me out. If you're at a baseball game and you paid money for that baseball game, if you're making tweets the entire time, looking at your fucking phone the entire time, you're fucking stupid. You paid for fucking tickets. What are you fucking doing? Watch the fucking game. You were supposed to debate with some. You kept talking about like, debating with somebody this day, and then you chose to go to a baseball game instead. Shut the fuck up. Watch the baseball game, and then go into debate when you get home, maybe. Or just say, oh, I chose to go to a baseball game today, and I'll do it tomorrow, or some shit, if they're up for it. But like, fuck, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
People. Number one, trying to flex his view counts onto social media, where he showed his analytics for the last 90 days, saying, if this is a downfall, please, I beg you,
care about your
please let
flex.
me keep falling. Now, of course, he's censoring out the revenue, which is for obvious reasons, as you'll see in just a second. But he's showing off that in the last 90 days, he's had 61 million views, which
if this is Twitter or X, I believe they're like making moves to actually make it where if you're just like, they feel like you're doing rage bait content and making money from it, that they're going to make it where rage bait content doesn't make you money anymore.
True would be absolutely insane, but you have to take this with context. He has 61 million views in 90 days, and I would argue the overwhelming vast majority of them come from YouTube Shorts that produce absolutely zero ad revenue whatsoever. In fact, there is a video out there of a guy who got over 1 billion views on Shorts and made like $2,000. Okay, it's not financially profitable. It's only good if it's promoting your own content. But in the case of TheQuartering, he's not promoting his own content. In fact, he's just playing other people's content. He's basically a slop mill of content. And if you look at the views versus the watch time, you have 61 million views versus 2.5 million hours of watch time. Now, as a YouTuber, I can just glance at that and tell you that is abysmal. That ratio between views and watch time is absolutely nightmarishly bad. Okay, if you actually work out the math, it's like 2 minutes per view. Like, that's the average duration someone's watching. Well, guess what? Most of his shorts are around 1 to 2 minutes, and it's mostly other people's content playing. So the majority of the watch time he's receiving is likely people watching his shorts where they're not even really watching TheQuartering. They're watching whatever content he's playing unedited for a minute plus at a time. This is abysmal, but the crash outs would continue. He would address another situation where he allegedly shut down his Discord, where he would explain it all away by saying that a bunch...
Try to read this. There are a lot of absolute morons claiming as fact, I deleted our Discord. Both members and non-members. A simple 5-minute search would prove that I didn't do that. And they're alive and well. They just really want to think they've had some impact when they haven't. I can't read this because it's way too small. We had to lock it down because fat, greasy losers were trying to scrape the Discord for dirt. By the way, they found none. I highly doubt that. We just blocked new users until the psychos stop. Still thousands of people hanging out in there having fun. LOL. Stay mad. Down for a few $100. Down a few $100 today. Everyone will forget about these few folks in a month, and I will be chilling. You can book it. And then someone named Devin Diamond. I love how so many of these people dogpiling on you have stagnated or are losing subs while you are gaining subs each day. I want to point out he's re-uploading shorts with only adding like 5 seconds of his like face at the beginning. People are going to sub because he uploads. He's basically re-uploading other people's work, turning his deal into a slop short. which people will still subscribe to. I can't say I'm not. I can't say I'm innocent of it. I probably would sub to it too without thinking about it, not knowing just a re-upload.
Of fat, greasy losers were trying to scrape the Discord for dirt. By the way, they found none. We just blocked new users until the psychos stopped. Still thousands of people hanging out in there, still having fun. Stay mad. One could definitely say he's going the DSP route of basically calling all of his critics a bunch of fat, greasy losers, and I guess included in that bunch is the content creator Yellow Flash, who has been very critical of what's going on with the quartering the past month or so. And, well, as you can see from Yellow Flash's Twitter account on the 29th.
Okay. You don't get to set the rules on some last-minute stream. You wanted this. Come address your flagging. What the fuck are we debating? Link has been sent. Oh no. You sprang this on me last minute, probably? Last minute? Probably because of some fireball. However, Bering has everything ready and can jump on. Let's do it. All quoted from an unavailable post now.
2 days ago. You can see many responses. This is 3 tweets in a row responding to the quartering. And as you can see, all of the posts by the quartering have been deleted, which is the pattern of behavior for the quartering, where in all of these, he was trying to taunt many people, but mainly Yellow Flash, into a last-minute debate. Now, luckily, I have seen many quarterings in the past, okay? And when I see the crash out start, I start taking screenshots because I know they're going to be deleted eventually.
The quartering has lost it. Desperate to silence coffee brand coffee allegations. More flagging. I'm super excited for tonight's live stream. Hopefully you don't epically own me.
And here's what I got. And if anybody needs these, feel free to screenshot them and use them for yourself. But basically, he starts going into the replies of Yellow Flash on Twitter, saying, I'm super excited for tonight's live stream. Hopefully you don't epically own me. So Flash had a completely different stream going on that had nothing to do with the quartering. It was just a super chat stream, as pointed out here. He says tonight's live stream was to read super chats from the stream on Saturday that was struck down.
That's understandable.
Now the quartering sprung up wanting on. Would rather have you come on Saturday night for a real stream. I need to get all the tweets you deleted. Ironically enough, these would all be deleted. So you can't say they're fake. And yeah, that was basically the context.
I'm ready tonight. You have me dead to rights. Some probably a pretty bad word. This is your big moment. Bury me.
You have Flash setting up a regular stream to just read super chats that were left behind from a previous stream that was taken down, by the way. And the quartering tried to basically muscle his way into the stream, trying to force a last-minute debate, trying to catch him off guard. But you know what? It's not your stream. You can't demand to be on other people's streams, especially last-minute like this.
Oh, fuck,
and the quartering would respond saying, I'm ready tonight. You have me dead to rights, and then lists Yellow Flash's first name. I'm not sure if that's like public knowledge or anything, but
I have no idea.
I find it very condescending when people do this.
If it's not public knowledge and he knowingly said his name knowing it's not public knowledge, that would be pretty fucked up. And like a whole, just another step, and like you are a completely unhinged bastard.
They're trying to basically, I guess, intimidate the person they're talking to, and it's very weird and unnecessary behavior. But he continues on saying, "This is your big moment. Bury me." Oh, every time he offers some sort of space or conversation with someone, it's always a big moment. I don't think it's really a big moment to be on any sort of radar with the quartering these days. I'm just being honest with you, but this guy named the Bering said he would jump on because at that point it seemed like the quartering would be appearing on.
I feel my blood pressure rising. I seen a comment on a video and I've been like in a kind of an argument with some guy. You know, like one of my comments deals, and I'm wondering if it's him, because like I wouldn't say it's making me mad. It's just I don't like confrontation a lot. So, like, there's still part of me that just doesn't like the confrontation part. And then there's part of me that does. It kind of, in a way, I guess you could say it kind of gets me heated up, like, for a debate. Or a talk. Oh, yeah. Yes, the guy that was being a troll.
On Flash's show. So we're good to go, right? But the quartering says, nah, we can talk on your channel man to man too. This is Yellow Flash's big chance. Oh, he's repeating himself. Don't rob him of it. So I guess also from what I understand, this Bearing individual, I guess, is on the quartering side. So it's kind of weird that he's saying that. But he would continue on basically saying this. Yet another channel who has made endless videos epically owning me has backed out of it.
That's my bad. Oh, he wasn't being mean. Ah, fuck. Okay, my bad. Alright, we're good. I got that settled. He wasn't talking about me. I just figured I thought he was. That's my bad. I jumped to a conclusion. Alright, let's get back into
A
this.
1v1 conversation. It's almost like they know they are lying and are afraid to stand by the things they said. I offered two of these moral heroes a chance, and they both ran. I'm done. Now, the timing of this is very interesting. Not only a delusional post that is ignoring
7:39? The fuck are you doing?
the very real offers they were being given to accommodate this last minute appearance, but it's at 7:39 p.m. on the 29th, and guess where the quartering was? He was at a Milwaukee Brewers game.
Oh,
which,
what
by
an
the way,
offer.
For his local time,
God,
I believe
so
the first
generous.
pitch was around 6 p.m. So he was at the game when this whole thing was transpiring publicly. When the whole thing was going down, he was at a Milwaukee Brewers game, sitting in the crowd. And we're not like finding some lost footage. He posted this in a now deleted response, sharing that he was on TV right here. So he's at the game surrounded by, I'm presuming, people he knows, and he's having a crash out on Twitter, trying to force people into a debate that he clearly was not going to do. He was not going to leave a Major League Baseball game to go jump on a live stream. There's no way. So he had no intention of actually appearing on.
I've actually been to a Major League Baseball game. It was fun. It was a school field trip. And like a lot of classes got to go. Now there was an entry fee, but it was nice. But I want to tell you, I came back home with one of the worst sunburns I've ever had in my life. To say it hurt would be an understatement. I was literally being cooked. I was red. All over my body was red. And when it started to peel, oh, you talk about hurt. That son bitch hurt like a motherfucker. Like, gosh damn. I honestly, like, I was, like, in junior high. I held it in the entire time till I got home. And when I got in my parents' car, I ain't gonna lie to you, I fucking started bawling because, like, it hurt so much. Like, the pain was unbearable. But I had held, like, tried to, did the best I could to hold myself together until I could get in, somewhere, like, in the car. But I was hurting so much. Was it fun? No. Yes. It kind of was fun. I actually did enjoy it a lot. It just, I was a young, stupid kid, and I did a stupid thing, which is I bought a baseball cap at a fucking game, which is really fucking stupid. Because they charge you $25 for a fucking hat you can get for $10. Instead of buying, like, using that, like, $25 I had for, like, food at the concession stand or some shit like that, I spent it on a goddamn hat. That was stupid. Because, like, I was sat there, I was hungry, I was thirsty, and I was afraid to get up and just, like, go, like, step into, like, the shade. Because I was a pretty shy kid in high school. Junior high school, hell, when you change schools, like, when you're at the original school I was at, I felt confident, I felt like I knew everybody. And then the second I changed schools, I don't know anybody. And that's when fear crept in. I'm like, man, you really don't like it. It's kind of sucks. But hey, we're going to just keep going, get this video over with.
On anyone's stream, he just tried to basically, I guess, intimidate people so they didn't want to come on to the stream. It was very, very calculated, I guess, at this point. And, well...
Oh, wait. This is a statement here. Me, Bearing, and Yellow Flash was waiting on stream for TheQuartering to join to debate. To debate us. He then kept changing the rules. Then said, send him the link. Flash did. He then changed his mind again. By the way, he was at a baseball game during all of this. Never intended on coming on stream. He never intended to come on stream.
With TheQuartering at this point, he's just having another crash out, deleting everything. And again, as per advice from Craig and others, not only does he have to put down the bottle, put down the phone. Like, imagine going to a Major League Baseball game,
take a step back,
and sitting on your phone the whole time, crashing out about people on the internet trying to force a debate you have no intention of being a part. And you can see, I mean, this is a pretty good capture of what happened here. You can see TheQuartering's original post, deleted, of course, where he forgets to delete the replies as he does. Because
because that totally sounds like running. Ha 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 ha. What do you mean? He had a scheduled live stream, hours to prepare yet. He pretends now he simply cannot be ready. You lose your heroes. Your heroes are pussies. Dude doesn't even realize he's fucking caught. Yeah, because you couldn't have just said, hey, let's debate this on X date and time. Would have been too hard.
That would require, you know, a very sober set of mind, apparently.
It's fucked up.
And someone said, yeah, that's because that totally sounds like running, referring to TheQuartering, claiming everyone's running from a debate with him. Where he says, what do you mean? He had a scheduled live stream, hours to prepare yet. He pretends now he simply cannot be ready. You lose. Your heroes are cowards. And that user simply says, yeah, cuz you couldn't have just said, hey, let's debate at X date and time, would have been too hard. But the good news is, at least for now, today at 9 p.m. EST on Rumble, Yellow Flash will be talking to TheQuartering and hopefully addressing everything. Will this follow through? I'm not sure, but I know this. It's going to be entertaining if it does happen.
Am I too late to see that? Am I too late to see that? That was 19 hours. I am definitely too late to see that. Damn! I missed it. I'd like to actually watch that.
Happen, and we might have some content to follow on.
Wait, May 1st?
Follow through on.
Wait. Ah, I'm too late.
Tomorrow, but let's just see how that goes and if it happens at all.
No, it's Saturday.
And if TheQuartering actually shows up. But not to be forgotten in the shuffle here. Very important. The last couple of days, another slew of channels hit with strikes for covering The Quartering or his
The
coffee
Quartering.
brand. Here is a clip channel hit with many different age
Alicia Eclipse is
restrictions
under
all
attack.
suddenly at once.
YouTube community guidelines. E, we have age restricted your content. YouTube community guidelines. E, we have age restricted your content. YouTube community guidelines. E, we have age restricted your content. That's fucked. They're evil bastards.
On clips, just simple clips containing either direct clips from The Quartering or people criticizing The Quartering. Camelot, who was involved with all of this we've been covering today, reporting that they got a strike from a recent The Quartering stream. And if they get another one, they won't be able to stream anymore on YouTube because this is their first one in a while, apparently, so they just got a warning. But the next one will be a real full strike, preventing them from streaming for a week. Here's another example. This person saying, my channel is under attack, the same way that The Quartering would describe.
Today, stream about The Quartering was taken down in the process of appealing and have the VOD which I'm making edits to be extra careful before re-uploading. Real fun landscape. We have to navigate on YouTube now. That strikes flags are the new normal. Make sure you follow your favorite creators on their alts. We were only able to keep the stream going because I decided today was the day to start multi-streaming on Kick. YouTube's like a bot system absolutely blows ass. And that guy's like their CEO's like doubled, tripled down on that shit. Like he's not gonna get rid of it. And it's really unfortunate because it just sucks.
A situation like this. Today's stream about The Quartering was taken down in the process of appealing and have the VOD, which
he's gonna read it too.
I'm making edits to be extra careful before re-uploading. Real fun landscape we have to navigate on YouTube now that strike/flags are the new normal. And here's another example from a content creator named Mikey tagging The Quartering saying, might be one of the most egregious flaggers in YouTube history. I can't even start up a new stream because, well, they have been hit with a full strike, meaning they are at least suspended for a week from uploading.
Oh,
this joins the ever-growing list of videos and channels that have been struck down.
An update. I want to read it. Okay. Okay, right here. April 27th, Alicia Eclipse, many videos age restricted. April 29th, meme copium nudity of sexual content. April 30th, Camelcast community guidelines.
The past month from covering and criticizing The Quartering.
That's 11.
You can see.
Okay, here more. Community guidelines. April 30th, Mikey Nomura. Community guidelines. This is such bullshit. Like, dude, how petty are you? Like, you are such a petty piece of shit. Like, honestly, like, unironically, you are a petty piece of shit that, like I said, and like, extremely hypocritical. It's like, pro-freedom of speech. I'm like, no, the fuck you're not. You're over here, like, silencing people that criticize you because you don't have a proper argument. Like, shut the fuck up. I allow anyone that wants to criticize me. You can fucking criticize me. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. And you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with anything I say. Sure, I am. I have to find a way to people to be able to give me links, though.
This is a long list that is growing every single day.
I wish I had deleted my Discord channel now.
To continue, and a lot of them are just completely ridiculous. I mean, even some of these examples coming in from the last couple of hours. I think this is going to continue to grow, and especially if you are someone who is affected by this, make sure you are reporting that this is happening so we can add to lists like this. But I'm not even getting into the next thing. There is a whole nother angle to this involving his coffee brand, which, in case you're confused, is called Coffee Brand Coffee. Very original.
That is a very, very clever name, and totally not at all very boring, basic, bland, and uninspired.
Just like his shorts. Real brain buster of an idea here. But people are starting to criticize coffee brand coffee, making a lot of claims, claiming that TheQuartering and this brand is not following FDA guidelines.
Now that's a serious allegation. If they're not following the FDA guidelines, that would be pretty fucking bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's over for me. A bunch of terminally online words don't understand the difference between coffee beans and normal FDA regulations. Coffee is exempt from the disclosure they are pretending I need to make. That said, I'm going to add them just for fun. Google Kids. No, I'm pretty sure FDA, even with coffee, is like required, isn't it? Pretty much anything that's like consumed by the consumer, it doesn't have to be FDA approved? Or am I wrong? I don't know.
For a whole slew of reasons, and it appears
that
TheQuartering is starting to scramble, putting many new warnings and labels across his website. Seemingly, while all this is going down and he's flexing how much he doesn't care about the opinions of stupid people who don't understand how all of this coffee business works. Very, very bad, but you know what? We've already covered enough for today. I mean...
Alright, well, that's the end of this video, so I guess... I give a like. I'm gonna add this to a